Welcome to the course PIDP 3250 Instructional Strategies. The topic of today is Student Engagement Techniques, a strategy emphasized by Vancouver Community College. The college student of today is more of an active learner than in the past, and it's important for us as educators to recognize this quality as we engage in teaching. One very effective strategy to engage students in their learning is the paraphrasing strategy. And why exactly is this strategy important, you might ask? Now, let's say, for example, we consider healthcare, where communication is absolutely essential. We could have a scenario here where a physician assesses the patient, evaluates the patient, and orders some tests, and then walks over to the administrator and lists off a number of these tests. The administrator, in turn, may feel overwhelmed, and she must ensure she's receiving the correct message. She utilizes paraphrasing to ensure that the message is clearly received. She ensures that the doctor would like to order an X-ray and order an ECG for the patient. Now, each student engagement technique has best practices. We can identify keywords and key phrases. We can model paraphrasing for students. We can have role-play activities. We can also give the students a written scenario instead of verbal and have them paraphrase this scenario. For example, we could have a case where a patient presents to the emergency department with increased shortness of breath, ST elevation, and requires referral to cardiac surgery. Now, the correct paraphrasing in this case would be that the patient had an ECG indicating ST elevation and requires referral to cardiac surgery. So, in this student engagement technique, each player has a role, the educator and the student. The educator's role is to provide scaffolding by gradually building upon learning and challenging students just enough so that they progress through their stage of learning. The second strategy is modeling, and this can be done by playing role-play activities. The instructor could take the role of the physician, and the student could take the role of a patient. And the third strategy would be coaching. And that can be done by giving feedback or guiding students through the process of their activities. Now, the role of the learner then is participation. They can participate in the paraphrasing strategy. Reflection by examining and interpreting what they've learned. And exploration by activating prior knowledge and broadening their perspectives. Now, as with any strategy, there are potential pros and cons. Some of the pros are better understanding of the material, and students are able to be more proficient communicators. Thirdly, students are able to be more concise. And 4, it improves quality care. Now, some of the cons are that paraphrasing can be overused, much to the annoyance of others. And there is also the possibility of redundancy, repeating information unnecessarily. Nonetheless, as we can see, the strategy seems to have more benefits than cons, and it should be implemented in classrooms to enable students to be better communicators. So once again, the student engagement technique of paraphrasing is an important technique for students to learn, and it's presented by Karen Diol, instructor at Vancouver Community College.